Chinese martial arts have some of the most interesting backstory, tradition, methodologies of movement that's almost mystified. The way that some Chinese martial arts speak about power is something that Westerners can't quite wrap their head around. And that's me. I am Westerners. I've got a buddy, Kevin Lee, that I do a bunch of videos with, who's like my resident Kung Fu guy. He's incredibly knowledgeable in martial arts, and every now and then he points me in the direction of somebody and says, you should learn from this person. And usually I fully wrap my head around what's happening. This video is not the case.
Okay, so internal force, right?
Internal power.
Is that the correct term?
Internal power.
Internal force. Okay, so I guess the first question I should ask, is this the same thing as Qi?
It's the same thing as Qi.
Okay. I maybe should have asked something different because I don't know what Qi is either. I know the term.
Let's talk about just motion.
Okay.
Because if we talk about Qi,
yeah,
it takes long time.
Okay, okay.
The guy we're training with today's name is Dmitri. I feel like I should say his name fast. Dmitri. Because that's what he is. He's fast. And he's also quite powerful. Two things that I'd like to be.
Stance generate your power. Let's just take a line. Yeah. And now try to do just a step forward. And imagine you try and force straight, penetrate through.
Okay.
And it's something stop you.
Okay.
And try and go, and you feel?
Oh, I see.
It's like idea.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're
I didn't see. I don't see.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I didn't, but that's okay.
Focus on the dantian. Lower core, lower stomach.
Okay.
From here, wave going to your joints. Squeeze inside to the dantian.
Okay.
And then just release.
Okay, gotcha.
And now,
do you do that mentally or do you do it
no,
with
do
muscle?
just with muscle. It's not the muscle. It's your tendons.
Okay. With the tendon. So, how do you feel? I don't even know where to start.
Now.
I'm kind of starting to think that internal power is something that can't be traced. Oh, speaking of which.
Hello, my name is Gerald. My phone number is 212-335-7213.
I feel totally fine saying that because none of that is true. Which is awesome about the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark. If you don't know what Surfshark is or a VPN is, it essentially takes the IP address that you're using, hides it away, and then uses one from a different area. This way it's much harder to hack you, it's much harder to get your information. It's a virtual private network. The thing that is really cool to me about Surfshark is that they do alt personas and emails. Great example. The other day, I was in a frozen yogurt shop and they said, Seth, you should just become a rewards member. But I didn't want to give them like my name and my email address and my phone number. I don't want them texting me about yogurt. So instead of giving them my cell phone number and my email address, you could use Surfshark. Here, look at this. My name could be Gerald Jacob Novacek. You can be from Alaska, that's fine. Then you can create this alternate persona. Boom, I just got a new alternate email. You can also do this with your cell phone, which I think is the coolest. And anytime they text a Gerald number, it goes to my cell phone. And to mask your phone number, it's an additional $2.89 a month. What a deal. You'll make that back in the yogurt rewards points. I actually used a different VPN for a while and I'm switching to Surfshark, just seeing all the cool stuff that it does. There's also no risk in using Surfshark. For the first 30 days, if you're not happy, you can get a money back guarantee. 30 days, that's a lot. Think about how much yogurt you can get. Enough of the yogurt, Seth. If you use my coupon code Sensei Seth, you can get 4 months extra of Surfshark. One more time, Sensei Seth, 4 months extra, Surfshark. All of it will be linked down below. I hope you'll try it out. Because I did such a poor job asking questions on the day of, I just tried to look cool and know everything. I needed some help later on. Yo.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Do you remember the video that I recorded with Dmitri, like 7 months ago?
Yeah.
All I can really figure out is that we're doing internal power. I don't feel like I understand it well enough to explain it to an audience.
Mm-hmm.
How should I research this? Because I feel like I'm not seeing a lot on internal power when I search it in the English term.
Correct. So there is a Chinese term that we use a lot in Kung Fu. We call it 发劲. And
Okay.
if I were to break down in this, like the The simplest way, it's a way to generate power in short amount of time with explosiveness.
Which is a good start for me. I know that's definitely what we were doing. So how do you spell that? Fajin is a term used in Chinese martial arts. It means to issue or discharge power explosively or refining the explosive power, and is not specific to any particular striking method. With this in mind, a boxer is also capable of Fajin. The term usually refers to a set of methods to generate and focus force, resulting in the physical feats with far less visual physical expressions, such as the 1-inch punch. Oh, okay. Fajin's roots can be traced back to ancient China, where it was developed and refined over thousands of years. While these martial arts are renowned for their soft and flowing movements, Fajin represents a surprising contrast, a sudden but explosive burst of energy within fluid forms. So, I'm not really getting any specific answers. Okay, here we go. The principles of Fajin: rooting, spiraling energy, coordination of breath, mind-body unity, timing and precision. It's crucial to emphasize that Fajin is not solely about physical strength, it's about understanding and harnessing subtle energy flows within the body. But like, what is energy in martial art? That's the main question I have, is what is energy? I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure out what that energy is, though, and I'm sure it won't be uncomfortable.
Twist and untwist your groin.
Ooh.
Let's make this exercise.
Okay.
And now we stand deep as you can.
Okay.
Deeper.
Well, unfortunately, and fortunately, I suppose, we're learning about the spiraling energy here, I would assume. Learning how to rotate your body to create this energy.
And now throw a ball.
Do that again? Hold on, sorry, I wasn't looking.
It's like a baseball. You remember the baseball?
Yeah, I know. The baseball, that's not what I'm curious about. Let me...
Open. Yeah.
Mine didn't make that sound.
I feel like this was my first taste of the energy, was simply hearing this man's hand fly through the air.
He added a sound effect.
It was a sound. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, look at it. But you're using shoulder.
Yeah.
Try use your hips and lower back. Yeah. Now you know a small idea, right?
Yeah, very small idea. Okay. I'm just... The sound is a little confusing to me. Okay, so sorry, I'm not going to keep you off track too much. Go ahead.
The next one, Chini, is a striking with step.
The next portion we learn about is the rooting that we mentioned earlier. Your connection with the ground, which, is that where the energy's coming from? Because if so, that makes sense. We all kind of know this.
It's like dog sniffing something. Imagine your food.
Is a duck sniffing something?
Dog nose, yeah, and look, and I'm trying to find something. One, and stop.
Okay.
And it hit your heel. One, and two.
I will admit though, this is different than any other step that I've thought of before.
Why the heel?
It's generating power. You will see.
Attaching the heel to the ground in a dramatic fashion is much different than rotating on the ground.
So, yeah, but don't lift it too much. One and two. And now throw the ball. One. No, same time.
And from here we get to the timing and precision, but the timing between the different parts of your own body...
No, you're late. One.
Because I suppose if you start generating the energy, right, then there's like a disconnect. Like if the energy missed its connecting flight, then it wouldn't get to where it's supposed to be going.
Yeah, almost.
Okay, so what are we doing here? I guess is this a strike?
Yeah, we're generating power, power to strike, yeah.
Okay. I gotta go back to the tendons. So how do you flex a tendon, I guess? Is it like something is it mentally different than doing a muscle?
No, just don't use a muscle. Just a throw, like, right?
Yeah. So you're using muscle somewhere else.
No, you don't use muscle
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
Just a tendon,
Just the tendons.
just your body.
Okay.
Should be like wave going from ground and shake to the straight. Okay. Shake your body.
Yeah, the sound is still tripping me out.
Every time we do this though, I feel more and more immobile in my joints. I feel like I'm like throwing my shoulder out. I feel like I'm hurting my hips. Something about it just doesn't feel like I'm doing it right.
Because we cannot punch just like that, right?
Right.
This is muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you use the whole body, all your joints, you move more stronger, right?
Right. It's fast.
More faster.
Yeah.
And I think Dmitri does a really good job of pinpointing what I'm doing wrong, which would be the fluidity of my movement.
You see this, Ian?
Yes.
Could you draw? Can you draw?
Draw the whole
Yeah. Imagine it's your pencil, right?
Okay.
And try to draw for me just
Just a
Indian circle. Yeah, just a circle. Circle and center line.
Okay.
I feel like I'm flexing through everything, which is not a fun feeling. I can 100% see how this would be important to speed though. Being able to move your body in ways that is relaxed and doesn't have body parts contradicting each other, that kind of thing would slow you down.
Two. Slower. Slower.
I feel like I'm kind of starting to put Faj in together
Slower.
at this point.
And now do the same exercise and use the whole your body, all your joints. I know it's weird.
It's not even that it's weird. Like it
No.
makes sense in
Yeah.
my brain, but it's very hard to do.
We did with a step, right?
Yeah.
Let's do without step.
Okay.
We throw just stance. Put your hands like that.
Okay.
It's easier for it's like a baby position, like that.
I was doing so poorly that he was like, you know what? Let's just go back to birth.
Shoulder. Just one. Oh, you did? Oh. Nice. Look at it.
It's just so fast.
And despite my spirit being moderately crushed, I do think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, which brings us to a test.
Try to touch my chest fast as you can. Just 1, 2, and pause. My goal, trying to catch you. I mean, yeah. I don't need to just catch like that. I need to just touch.
Okay.
Touch you.
You're so fast.
Don't take the grab. Yeah.
Oh, I wait till you talk. Sorry.
Let's try same exercise.
Yeah.
But use it knee, hold your back, hold your joints. It's not just the shoulder and elbow. Oh, look at it.
Yeah, that's faster.
Yeah. Yeah, look at
You knew I was going to throw that one. That's interesting.
You feel?
Yeah, it's much faster. Much faster.
Hold on, wait a minute. That's like, I'm moving kind of fast, no? Are we agreeing on that or no? That's noticeably faster than the stuff I'd been doing before. The issue is I don't know how I'm doing it. I do, using the lower body to accelerate the force rather than just the muscles that are happening up here, as big as they are. Huge. Okay. Here's how I'm kind of making this like make sense in my head. If you use your lower body first, these are just pants, but if you use the muscles that are in your pants, if you use the muscles in your lower body in general, you take the potential energy from the ground and you shove it up. right? That's what our legs do. They push off of the ground. So that's like a 1 power boost, right? And then by rotating, like we just talked about, we kind of optimize that energy. So we just created kinetic energy, took it from potential energy. So with our energy, instead of drawing a straight line, I think if we rotate, it allows more time and I guess more space to achieve a higher velocity, right? So despite the fact that A to B we're moving the same distance, because we're rotating, our line is longer, which gives more time to accelerate. Are we, does this make sense? So we're rotating, which is another power boost. So you create all this energy, and then when you throw your punch, if you use your muscles, I think what he's saying is you're doing yourself a disservice, because your muscles do 2 things on like a gross motor functionality. Your arms push and they pull. So you have muscles to do both of those, and if you flex your whole arm, then you're standing still. That's not good for punching. That's good for holding something out here. That's kind of it. So if you flex your arm muscles while throwing this punch, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're slowing yourself down. -1. What he's saying is to, instead of flexing it, let it kind of be shot out of this cannon that you've built, like a cannonball. So we've got all this stuff, and then once it gets to the very end, it kind of like shoots out of there. This is just a vessel for transferring the energy out. Long story short, the muscles of the arms aren't what creates the speed. It's everything you do beforehand. If anything, the muscles in the arms kind of slow it down if they're focused on too much. I think that makes sense. I've recorded this like 8 times. So, sorry.
Put it. Okay, fine.
You do. Yeah.
It's strong. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean heavy.
Yeah.
You didn't do heavy.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
To be honest though, I don't know if I'm taking this too literally. The use of the word energy, I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to mean like scientific energy or like a mindfulness, or the energy being stored in the Danchen, or using the Danchen, which is like this small little area in your lower stomach. I don't fully understand that either, which is okay. We trained for an hour. I'm probably not supposed to understand everything. In fact, there's a good chance Dmitri watches this and goes, none of that was right.